Yes, dear?
Come to bed.
Yes, dear.
Dad, do you know what the atomic bonding number for potassium tetraacetate is?
What?
I said, do you know what the atomic bonding number for potassium tetraacetate is?
No.
Showing interest, love.
Oh, no, sorry, Claire. I don't know what the atomic bonding number for potassium retro thing is. Ask your mother.
Mum, do you know what is cereal? Miss Clark says that it is the parents' duty to encourage their daughters' academic and cerebral development to overcome the prejudices she'll face in a male-dominated world.
Eat up your bran flakes before they get cold.
It's for a project. I'm investigating the correlation.
Yum, yum, these are delicious.
Oh, Dad! You're in a foul one this morning. What time did you come to bed?
Too late. God off the TV.
You've not been the same since we got the satellite.
Well, it's interesting. I watched a couple from last night. Saw them, then caught a bit of a western.
Any good?
No, it's in German. Anyway, got the gist of it. Second part's on tonight. Anyway, I prepped up about 5. You were a goner by then.
No wonder you look so red. You need Zip to help you through the day. You need Zip to help you rest and play. If you like fun test and you don't know how to mess, then zip, zip, zip. Zip out of my sock.
What?
Sorry?
What? Nothing.
Miss Clark says that too much television can induce a trance like psychosis and then often resulting in withdrawn behaviour and a lack of interest in family and relationships.
I bet she does.
Why didn't you come to parents' evening last night? Miss Clark said she was looking forward to meeting you.
I was too busy.
That's what I told her, so she's agreed to come round here instead.
When?
When she's not too busy, she said. Have another coffee. You look awful.
Thanks.
No, but you do. You've got to start coming to bed at a decent hour. All sorts of things are beginning to suffer.
Come off it. We've been married for 15 years.
No, not that. All you do is come in, sit in front of that thing, and look at it.
Better that than down the pub like most men. Or gallivanting off at some keep fit class.
You've gone telly mad. No good will come of it.
It's educational. I often watch Open University when I stay out.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that, hang on, let's get this right, that in the limit, the graph of a differential function looks like that lovely vase you're mum. I got that from this bearded geezer with a funny shirt collar and a tank top.
Very useful. I must just go and write that down somewhere. A differential function looks more like a fireman's hat. It's the inverse function that looks like Granny's vase. Shall I write it on your shopping list pad, Mum? I'll put on the working out. Thank you, Claire. You're no good. Unless you stop watching Netflix so much and start paying a little more attention to Claire and me, I'm going to put a brick through the screen. You'll come home one evening and the box will be a smouldering heap of shattered glass and twisted transistors.
Well, that would hardly solve anything. But you're right. I'm watching too much. If I come to bed, I can't sleep. I just keep seeing Johnson's ugly nut crimson.
Have you asked him for a rise yet? You promised.
If I get the new contract signed, I won't be able to refuse. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Marge, have you ever had the urge to make funny noises when you're making the coffee?
No.
What about taking a handful of real beans and giving them a good shake?
None of the strangest things I've managed to avoid such delights.
Look, Marge, I want you to answer this honestly. Would you find me more romantic if I talked about coffee all the time?
No. What are you talking about?
Nothing. I just thought I was missing out on something.
Miss
I'm going to miss my bus. I'll see you later.
Have a good day.
Forgot my scarf.
What are you staring at, Dad?
I thought I'd...
What?
Nothing. Love you.
Love you too.
This scarf smells fresh. A kind of, deep down, lemon freshness. All over.
Yes, dear.
If we can call this meeting to order. Louder! Shut up! If you're to aspire to the dizzy heights of management, you'll have to develop those vocal cords of yours. Stretch them, pump them, assert yourself, Gordon. Breathe in. Fill that diaphragm.
But everybody's listening already.
I said, fill that diaphragm and let's hear your voice. Ladies and gentlemen, Gordon's got something very important to say to you. Well, spit it out.
Shut up.
Frankly, your tie's louder than you are, Gordon. Try again.
Shut up.
Not bad. But to be honest, it's not exactly a good test of your leadership aptitude to tell a silent meeting to shut up. I'm about to conduct what we, in the local chamber of commerce, a simulation under controlled conditions. Don't worry if you don't know what we're talking about. As long as we in management know what's going on, that's all that matters. You just do as you're told, all right? You do know what a simulation under controlled conditions is, don't you, Gordon?
Yes.
What? Exactly as I expected. You've not been reading your journals, have you? Remember, all work And no play makes Jack much cleverer and better paid than the man on shop floor.
Yes, Mr. Johnson.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. Indeed, you might well say yes, Mr. Johnson. The simulation under controlled conditions means that we ask the workers to make a noise, thus simulating the initial circumstances in which you so miserably failed to silence them. And then you silence them by telling them to shut up in a firm but friendly way, like so. Shut up! See?
Can everybody make a noise, please?
Shut up! But, in a few more years, I expect you'll be ready for the next step up the greasy pole of administrative promotion.
Thank you, sir.
Right, my faithful employees, I dare say you've been cogitating.
Oh, that was thinking about.
I don't need an interpreter. Give the men and lovely women on shop floor some credit for at least a modicum of intelligence. As I was saying, I dare say you've been cogitating upon the reason why I called this meeting. Well, it's as simple as this. We're not making enough brass. This factory is going to the dogs. Profits are down, costs are up, contracts are down, but wages continue to rise. And frankly, I'm beginning to feel the squeeze in my pocket. And I'm not the kind of man who enjoys having his pockets squeezed, or his trousers abused in any other kind of way. So we're going to have to tighten our belts before this recession catches us with our trousers down. Do I make myself clear? Good. Now let me get down to the nitty-gritty. What I am saying in plain English is that unless profits rise, and we get the new contracts that Gordon's negotiating tomorrow, then you'll find yourselves redundant. And we'll be up to our necks in natural wastage, if you know what I mean.
Do you mean you're gonna sack us?
No. I'd never do a thing like that. It would break my heart. Gordon would do it.
There won't be any need. If all goes well at the meeting tomorrow, we're more like this factory's ever seen.
We know we can rely on Gordon because he's an honourable man who I know would be the first to tender his resignation if you were to cock it up. Eh, Gordon?
Yes, Mr. Johnson.
I'm sure we'll come out to this all right. I thought you'd just like to know. Gordon?
Thank you, everybody. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Tea break should have finished 5 minutes ago, so back to work.
Is it as black as it says?
Where's the right market?
Well, we're all relying on you, mate. Don't let him weigh you down. I mean, you're indispensable. He just likes treating you the way he does to make him feel important.
Oh, yeah. I'm indispensable, all right. But I can't really take the chance. I'd like to tighten his belt. There's still a mortgage to pay.
You know that if you don't keep up your mortgage repayments, you risk losing your home. And that's where sound, independent financial advice comes in. Ask the professionals.
Well, I only said you'd be more comfortable if you were to sit on my knee.
Don't play the innocent with me. You're nothing but a sexist, over-sex old lecher. Your wit is more attractive than you are, and a better conversationalist. You've done nothing but make suggestive remarks since the moment I started working with you.
I'm appalled at these outrageous and unfounded accusations. Poor Mrs. Johnson would turn in her grave if she were dead.
Well, I've had enough. I quit.
Oh, I like a dominant woman.
You're going to have to find another secretary who can service his needs.
Bye. Oh, well.
You looking tired?
I can't sleep. Start watching telly most nights. Can't we forget this place? Still, get tomorrow and it's all downhill to the VAT who turns in April.
Well, you should take a holiday.
I tried that. It's very inconvenient at the moment. Maybe next month will be easier. I've been waiting for next month since last July. Still, at least I've got a job. If it's more than that, I don't finish my invoices. Devil makes work for idle hands.
Gordon!
Coming, Mr. Johnson. And the voice. Call unto Gordon. And Gordon parted the Red Sea and led his people to freedom. And the great waters did wash away his foe to a watery grave.
Gordon! My office!
Doesn't sound like it works. Never mind. See you later.
I've been a little disappointed with your performance of late. Attendance and punctuality. Attendance and punctuality, Gordon, are the key.
But I haven't been off sick for 3 years. And then it was only one afternoon.
Not you! I'm talking about Brian, the fat bloke in dispatch. You know, the one with a beer belly and terrible gut. Do you realise he had more than 15 days sick leave last month? He hasn't turned up to work at all this week. It's not good enough. Can you explain that?
Yes, he's dead.
I want you to look into it. We can't have our workers absenting themselves like that. He's dead. I'm sure he's up to no good. As personnel development officer, it's your job to monitor these things.
He's dead! He died last Saturday. I'm sure he'd like to come in this afternoon, but he's being buried. His hearse will be going down the high street this very moment, and he won't be popping into the baker's for a donut on the way. Poor Brian. Sadly passed away. Wasn't that great cake in the sky?
I knew you'd have a good excuse. But there's no excuse for shoddy work. It's very sad about Brian, but such things happen, and we must not let it stand in the way of productivity. Make sure his salary isn't paid this month.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. Is that all you wanted?
No, Gordon. If only that were the only thing that were worrying me. Then your furrowed brow would once again sparkle with the freshness of youthful abandon. I'm worried, Gordon. You might not guess it, but beneath these boyish good looks and hearty sense of humour, there's a worried man. My wife commented on it this morning. Mr. Johnson, she said. Mr. Johnson, under those boyish good looks and hearty sense of humour, there's a worried man.
Yes, Mr. Johnson.
I'm worried because all is not well with the company.
I know.
I know you know, Gordon. I know you know, and you know I know you know. Which is why you're in the best position to do something about it. Tomorrow's meeting is very important. Alexander Ludgrove is a very important man. It's important that he knows you know he's important, but also important that the importance of our meeting with him is not made to seem so important that he knows it is important. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah. So you don't want him to know that it's an important meeting?
No! I want him to know it's important that he's important and that I'm important. And naturally, when two important men get together, then what is discussed is naturally of some importance. But I want to conceal the importance to us of his importance.
Right. So you don't want him to know that having the backing of Ludgrove Investments is important to us?
No! I want him to know we value his importance without him knowing why his importance is so important.
Right. So you want me to lie?
Yes!
Right. What about?
About productivity, production processes, personnel, and a most profound importance profits.
Right. So you want to lie?
And cruel, which of course is why I chose you for the job.
It's nice to be appreciated. So, you want me to explain that having the backing of his company is good for both companies?
That's what I said. Don't you understand plain English? You really must learn to pay more attention. I'll get the personnel development officer to tell stores manager to issue you with a new dictionary of modern English usage.
But I am the personnel development officer and the stores manager.
Then send yourself a memo at once.
Oh, right, I'll give myself a rocking as soon as I get back to my office. Oh, and then I've chased myself up to issue a requisition to myself
to get a dictionary at once. Ooh. Don't get above yourself, Joel. It's unbecoming of a young executive. Anyway, we're looking for tact and diplomacy tomorrow. Treat Mr. Ludgrove with kid gloves. He's not a man to be trifled with.
Yes, sir. There's something I want to ask you.
No, I'm too busy. Best get those figures prepared. Thank you, Gordon. And Gordon, get some sleep. Remember, early to bed, early to rise, makes man healthy, wealthy, and a lot less sad than a man who doesn't.
Yes, Mr. Johnson.
Good man.
What did he have to say?
Well, nothing very important.
It's just that some of the girls thought that maybe he was talking about redundancies.
No, honest, trust me.
Jobs don't come easy, you know, and if he were, I wondered if you put in a good word for me. I'd be ever so grateful.
Yes, I'm sure you would.
I'm all for good industrial relations, aren't you?
Yes, now, if you'll excuse me, things to do, places to go.
Gordon, I hope you're not taking this the wrong way, but I just thought you'd like to know how much we all admire you around here. You really know the ins and outs of this place.
Thank you, Barbara.
You can call me Babs.
Thank you. Babes.
Asparagus.
How's it going today?
Oh, conveyor's still jamming. I reckons that one of them eyes has gone and got stuck in the mechanismics.
Yeah, I'll give maintenance round here this afternoon.
Good on you, Gordon.
Right.
Oh, Gordon?
Yes?
What do you reckon then? Are we going to be given our cards, or what?
Nah, you'll be alright.
So, there won't be any convulsive redundancies then?
No, not if all goes well at the meeting tomorrow.
Well, who is this Ludgrove geezer anyway?
Well, he runs Ludgrove Investments.
He's a shipping man-made Bill.
What? You mean he attracts ships?
No! I mean he owns a lot of ships.
Oh, yeah, right. So what? We're going to make ships instead of teddy bears?
He's a man looking for some new investments. And we're a company with a future. Or at least that's what I'm going to tell him.
Good on you, Gordon. Good bloke.
I still don't see how we're going to get all them ships in here. Besides, all the water leaks out the windows. Mate Gordon don't know what he's talking about.
I hate him. Never seen him handle dirty great boxes onto the conveyor belt.
And he won't be the one standing up to his neck in water once they get the boats in there, will he? We will.
Could be right, Bill.
He fancies me, he does.
What, Gordon? He's not got it in him. He's a married man.
Yeah, married to this place.
He's got a kid. Married to Johnson, all like. Makes me sick the way he tidies. Yes, Mr. Johnson, would you like to have your babies, Mr. Johnson?
What I have to say is very important.
I'm all ears, Mr. Johnson.
Get all this. This is no time for frivolity. Remember, a stitch in time saves an overtime pay. Ah, bloody hell on that funny mate.
You're back, Mr. Johnson. Besides, might split.
It's just like Gordon, that does. Soft on the outside and soft on the in.
I hate boats.
You're a slimy little crawler. I'm a Gordon.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
You're way in the Northern Chamber of Commerce. Call a sniveling little gut-bucket.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. Would you like to abuse me some more, or shall I just sliver off to me? Oh.
That will do for now, Gordon, you spineless wimp.
Just a bit of fun.
Oh, yeah. Better get some work done.
They're only mucking about, mate.
Yeah.
No, really, they're all just jittery. I mean, if this place closes down, there's not many other factories about, are there?
Yeah, right. Just right.
You've got to expect it if you're management. I mean, you're not one of us anymore, are you?
What did they say? To see ourselves as others see us.
Don't take it to heart.
Do you know how hard I've worked to keep this place going? Do you think it would still be open if Johnson was running it? Well, do you?
Don't get at me, I didn't say
Do
anything.
you think I enjoy sucking up to it? Do you think I get any satisfaction from working in this hole? I'll be off tomorrow if I can afford it, but I can't. How do you think my wife feels when I come home and can't talk to her? Because I'm so wound up with this place. But I need the overtime. I need the money.
Well, let's go down a pub, you know, for a pint, like the old days.
Larry,
What?
haven't you got anything to do? If I knew where I was going, then I'd go there. If I knew where I was going, then I'd be. If I understood the challenge and the goalpost didn't move, I'd run the race and bring the tape. With what point would I prove? If I knew. If I knew where I was going, then I'd go there. If I knew where I was going, then I'd be. If I understood the charges and I didn't change the law, I'd prepare the brief and win the case, but who's the verdict for? If I understood the issues and gain party consent, I'd get the votes and take a seat, but who'd I represent? If I scale the highest peaks beyond the moon, would the happy ever afters all come true? If I knew. If I understood the grievance and was sure the war was just, I'd take my gun and fight the fight, but which side would I trust? If I understood life's journey and the charted course was clear, I'd walk the path and mark the route, but the signposts all in here. If I scaled the highest peaks beyond the moon, would the happy ever afters all come true? back?
She didn't say anything.
Oh, right. I expect it's something to do with her self-defence class.
Probably. Dad,
What?
do you and Mum still love each other?
What?
I said, do you and Mum still love each other?
Yes. Why?
Just wondering.
These are the voyages of the Starship Courageous. And like Jade Sutton, being town Bashan. And our good, peace-loving folk. The flip.
Promise to be good, my sweet. And soon I shall restore you from your misery. Young blood it was needed to mend your torn body. So my young wife will be dead. Oh, slay her. And we, my pretty wife, shall be together forever.
And thy entrails shall veteran peaceable fathers. Before cock crows, and I will be king. King indeed! And every cocoon in Iberia shall quake at the utterance of my name.
Sit down to speak, brothers. Some dirty war, but for dear old Blighthead and the king. Awesome, harmony.
Edges against Armageddon Metro Blasters.
Bulgarian retro blasters aren't in fluffy, Captain.
Why does he have to come here? This is a peace-loving community with a Sabbath for suspension, and the church is full up on Sundays. We have blueberry pound Thanksgiving, but now blood's gonna flow. I'd die if anything happened to you, Blue.
A man's got to do and all that. I can handle Black Jake.
But he's the fastest drawer in Arizona. He's shot more men with his spotted bullfrogs. Scout spots. He'll shoot you dead.
Some things are more important for me, like freedom and equality. I'm doing this for you and all the people of Rumble Rock.
You're so brave.
The squadron was shot to pieces last night. They got rah-rah Rogers,
Hey, Mama!
Willie Woods Worthington, Horror Quebec, Patch Pemberton.
Down!
The best one-eyed bowler the squadron's cricket team ever had. Johnny Stinker Snodgrass.
Poor old Stinger. Mess won't be the same without him.
A pox upon the cloud field of your union. Thy hot son said to choose my family thus, and thy name doth sully the tongues of honest matters issue.
Then thy good mother has wed the oiky forest boar, and sundry other beasts subdued, crawl upon their bellies, and brought forth you, unfit, unclean, barely half made up. Thou dost call thyself a man, and wouldst be king of Scotland? Ha! The harpies and the great horned dragon of Estos would cry and wail and turn unto twin stools before you could be worthy of such a vaunted inheritance.
If you stand in my way of king, then for regal merits you shall be vanquished. For 70 moons, and 5 subtract the firmament.
I cannot stop the celestial purpose of good master ruling, but as I swear upon his starry mantle, and as this day turn to night, thy royal progress shall be thwarted, or with evil shall be.
I'm just flicking. There's no play on. Sounds like Shakespeare, but I don't think it's in English.
Any news of landing by Judge Balloon?
Receiving a transmission now, Captain.
Some of the words is Captain. It's like nothing we've seen before. It's certainly not a carbon-based life form. It's...
Dad! He was a good man. What was his name?
Crewman Dalton.
1913, after they lost to the USS Valiant in the Pointer system, due to an outbreak of deuterium flu, which infected every male colonist, causing them to hop rhythmically on one leg and copy the gestation habits of the local mollusks.
No, you're thinking of Jarvis, and you've never met Dalton. In fact, few people have, for you surprisingly handpicked him, for being down to this planet and to his certain death.
Still, he was a good man. Never let it be said that as a Dalton died in vain. He died so you reach out a hand of friendship across the limitless void we call the universe, to embrace new life and civilizations, to boldly lock on to torpedoes and firing at it.
Locked on.
This one's for you, Dalton. Fire!
Scipio!
How do you know that?
Ah, Black Jake Killer! Taking over this town! Things are gonna change around here. Where's the sheriff?
I shot the sheriff.
But he didn't shoot the deputy.
Howdy.
There's not enough room in this town for both of us. As either you or me.
I think you're right.
Let's shoot him who's boss.
As I said, things are gonna change. Who wants to be the new sheriff?
Oh, Black.
Get the badge!
Hey, oh, it's really Doris,
Hey, sheriff!
Dad showed me who's boss and boss.
Oh, I've seldom been as happy since we're married. But I'm worried about Howard. Ever since we came back into Grey Tops, a change has come over him.
I've noticed nothing, mistress.
Surely you've heard the noises.
Noises, mistress.
Yes, a beastly whine, a wailing as if someone, somewhere, is in the deepest misery.
No, mistress. I heard nothing. It must be your imagination.
Oh, if only I could believe that, winning in life would be so much easier. But I know that deep down in my heart, that something's wrong.
It's only normal in the first few months of marriage that a young, impressionable young bride, such as you, should have such fanciful ideas.
Do you think that's all it is? Do you really think so? Then I shouldn't worry about Howard's strange fits of violence and pressure.
It's only natural, mistress.
And I should put in my mind the unearthly screams I hear every night.
Just sounds of the countryside, mistress. Nothing to concern yourself about. You'll soon become accustomed to them.
And what of the ghostly rattles of chains and bangings and crashings? Surely they can't be normal.
Plumbing. That cistern is a noisy beggar.
And what of the terrible scratching, like the gnashing of teeth at the gates of hell itself?
Moist.
Oh, you put my mind at rest, Winnie. I'm just being a stupid, silly, hysterical woman.
It's only normal. The last Mrs. Leary was just the same before
Before what?
before the accident, on the very day of our wedding.
What was she like? Howard won't talk about it.
Just like you, really. Same colour hair and eyes.
How did it happen? The accident, was it frightful? Terribly frightful.
Don't think it's the best begun. It's just my tongue running away with me. Forgive me, I must be getting on my shepherd's pie.
If you won't tell me what happened, then I implore you. Please tell me what's behind the door.
The door?
Yes, the door that Howard keeps locked. The door he has forbidden me to talk about. The beastly door with its heavy chains and iron bolts. The door that is our only secret. The door that arouses such feelings of dread. That door.
Oh, that door. Don't ask me, mistress. Some things are best left unsaid.
But you can't-
Texas book is blown, all these tittle tattles.
I didn't see that.
Never mention the door again. Do you hear me?
Oh, you've never spoken to me before like that. Tell me what's wrong, Howard.
Promise me you'll never mention the door again.
Oh, I promise, but what's troubling you?
Nothing, my sweet.
I do love you, Howard.
I don't know how I carry on if anything.
Don't talk like that. You know we'll always be together.
Yes, always.
Don't worry, it's only the mice.
You're home. I thought you'd be later.
This is Richard.
Pleased to meet you.
And you, mate.
Richard's my self-defense instructor. He gave me the time.
She's making great progress, your missus. Top of the class, aren't you? Ha!
I thought you'd invite me for coffee.
Sit down. Make yourself comfortable. I've got a beer in the fridge for transport, Richard.
Call me Ricky. Everyone does.
Would you like a beer? Ricky.
Ricky doesn't drink.
No, in training for competition next weekend. Coffee do fine. Decaf, have you got it?
I'll go and do it then.
So, what are you in training for?
Well, it's bodybuilding this week. I'm off to Wales for a spot of climbing later in the month.
You must be fit.
Healthy body, healthy mind, as they say.
Work full time at the gym, do you?
No, just do it to raise a bit of extra cash whilst I do my PhD at university.
Oh.
You work at Johnson's, don't you?
I see Marge has been telling you all about me.
Yes, she's told me all about you between classes.
Nice of you to give her a lift.
Well, you can't have an attractive lady like Margie walking home alone.
I thought that's what the self-defense classes were.
Well, it's like this, you see. We're not that advanced yet. We still need a lot more sessions together. Good. You don't mind for quick, good? Good?
No, go ahead.
Coffee.
Just been telling God about the progress you've been making. Good. Where do you drink your coffee? Margie, should have called your hard crusher.
There's not really room, is there?
God would like to see it. Where'd you go?
Yes, I'd like to show an interest.
That's the spirit. Stand over here.
Right.
Are you sure you want me to do this, Gordon?
You can take it, can't you, old man?
Yes, I'm interested. Honest.
You know, God, you've got quite a good frame. Could be quite an athlete. Lose a bit of weight here, put on a bit there. Anyway, let's see your stuff.
Hey! Ha! Ha!
Very impressive! You should see our floor exercises.
Are you all right?
Of course.
Not bad. Maybe a little more height on the run-up. What do you think?
Yes, a bit more height on the old run-up. Oh, do the trick.
Want to give it another try?
No. We don't want Marsh to overdo it. I should get hurt.
True. You don't do much sport, do you, God?
No.
You should try it. Make a new man of you. What do you think, Marge?
Should we finish our coffee?
No.
Can't stand around here all night socialising, playing Wagga in the morning. Better get back to the old beauty sleep. It's nice to have met you, old man.
Likewise.
I'll see you to your car.
You'll excuse me if I don't get up.
Yes, where's your feet, old man? Boy, what does the Aztec say? Shabana, how soy you? Especially subject for a doctorate, you know.
Yeah. Da. Otala. Nemotashiki kudasai. As the Japanese say.
I think you'll find it Kudasai Kudasai, as the video instruction manual says. I like a chap with a good sense of humour. Nice try, man. Ciao for now.
Bye, Ricky.
Boise Beaver, what's he driving? A tank?
No, Ferrari.
He's a bit flash.
It's a bit. The teacher, though. That's what it's taught me.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you're jealous, aren't you?
No.
You are?
Well, what have I got to be jealous about? What has he got that I haven't got? Oh, yes, except a Ferrari. A PhD. Big muscles. What if he's fluent in ancient Aztec and Japanese? Well, maybe I am a bit jealous. Wouldn't you be? Here I am, indulging in my passion for salted water. And you come home with a cross between Albert Einstein and old bloody Schwarzenegger. It's only going to make for us a cure, isn't it?
It's nothing like Albert Einstein.
See what I mean?
I'm just pulling your leg. What do I do that your smelly feet and cuddly tummy?
Honest?
On it. So, how was work?
Same as usual.
How was Johnson?
Same as usual. How's your day?
Oh, same as usual. Look, I'm wrecked. I fancy an early night. I'm going up, okay?
I'll go after the news. This is some light, please.
I'm taking over this town. Either you're for me, or you're against me. Now let's take a show of hands. Hey, what about you? Yes, you yellow-bellied, mule-faced son of an Arizonian puff. Let's see you with your hands up.
What was that? Are you alright?
You're gonna draw on me? Tell her everything's alright.
Just drop something.
You've been poking your nose into my affairs for too long. It's boot hell for you, varmint.
Excuse me, Jake. Can we possibly discuss this?
Close your eyes and kiss us well goodbye.
Oh, no, you don't. Drop your weapon.
And what if I don't?
I judge you presenting one of them and firing ready.
Armed and fluffy.
You don't scare me with your long words. Go for your gun. Fire!
That showed you, Black.
Jake, sir.
Jake.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome. Beam me up.
Excuse me, miss, if you're looking for Black Jake, I'm afraid he's been vaporised. There's not much left, really.
You mean you killed him?
Well, look,
You saved my town! You saved Proper County from a famous death! How can I ever thank you, stranger?
well, that's very nice, but I
But I guess you deserve more than just my gratitude.
I didn't mean that, that's what I mean.
You mean you don't find me attractive?
What sorcery is this? That doctrine ignorance to this unearthly form. Blow winds and crack your cheeks. You cataracts and hurricanes spout. You have drenched our steeples and drowned our cocks. Lord, carry out a clean thunderbolt singe my head. What is this? Unearthly dwelling that doth be so brightly lit, though the sun is still at slumber.
Good evening.
Hail, fellow, well met.
Pleased to meet you. This is,
You're mine.
Good soft, what light, the brightness of the heaven, but through the airy region, streams so bright, that the birds would sing, when we think it were not night.
Well, howdy, stranger. You're a fine figure man.
I am he who would be king.
that's very interesting.
I saw it. I opened the door. A thing so horrible, and ghastly that I will never sleep again. And only I bade Howard like a good wife, and that this would ever have happened.
Damn craft! Damn boss, poking up the rear end! Nearly got the article too. Had it? Must be heaven, eh? Thought it'd be more heavenly. Come to take my wings and harp and all that, what?
Hello.
Light Lieutenant John Spiffinger at your service. But my friends call me Spiffy. Everyone does, you know what?
Pleased to meet you, Spiffy.
You must be St. Peter.
No, Gordon. Well, my friends call me Gordon.
Delighted.
Felicitations.
How? Very pleased to meet you. It is the thing. Did you see it?
What is this? So withered and wild its attire, that looks not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet is on it.
Hello.
Not a carbon face like one. It's like nothing we've seen before.
I don't understand. You're not real. You're in my imagination. I'm sleeping, I don't want to wake up. The crest must have been off. You're in my imagination. It's a nightmare. Ah!
Right.
Yes, dear.
I know you screamed.
No, it's just on the television, dear.
Come to bed.
Yes, dear. Why, Leo? It's not fair. My wife's probably having an affair with Arnold Schwarzenegger. My boss makes so much mistake like Miss Bown. I've been rude to my only friend. My workmates think I'm a creep. And now my living room's been practically vaporised by fluffy Chontil fire. It's not fair. Please go away. I said go away!
Sounds worried. Maybe we could help.
Yes, cheer up, old bean. It's always darkest before the dawn.
Be thy merry, misery pencil man, with a strange dead fellow.
Absolutely, old boy.
Oh, yes, let us help you, Gordon. Poor Gordon.
Very Gordon. They might be just visions from the future, or ghosts it might be. Apparitions of delights or proof of my insanity, but they're very firmly earthbound, taking colour surround sound. And there's the use tonight, that it could be gratifying to get high or back on the wall. The figments of my imagination, interference on TV.
Unexpected of delight.
And a scared humanity.
Love you like Romeo.
Nike digital stereo. And there's the use tonight, that it could be gratifying to get high or back on the wall. There could be morbid hallucinations.
Like Hamlet's ghost in Elsinore.
Might be a horrible, horrid night.
twinkle of my antennae or
A dimensional highness.
40 television apparatus. And there's no use to the guy that it could be that flight sky on back on the wall. Fickle flight of fantasy or a burst nest on my aerial.
A Western version of the life.
That's hilarious.
Tapped mighty cup I can.
The Astra satellite. And there's no use to the guy that it could be that flight sky on back on the wall. There's no use to the guy that it would be gratifying to get out on back on the wall. Yes, it would be gratifying to get out on back on the wall. You know, I think I might be going mad.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
You're in a good mood today,
My sleep works wonders.
but you didn't come up to the early hours.
Has it ever struck you, Marge? How refreshing a television can be. It's like a window on the world. Culture, information, entertainment, comedy, drama. It's amazing what you can get from just sitting in your own living room.
It's mostly rubbish.
You're just a silly Marge. I've watched the television. I've seen the light. Oh, yes, indeed. Turn over the television channel, and it's a new world. Love it. Breathe it in. Making you women, it.
Wow, Perky.
Miss Clark.
You know, I used to resent Miss Clark with her plasters for all sorts. But now I know it's just part of life's rich tapestry.
Miss Clark, isn't this
A lot of good things, I'm sure. But I bet you got most of them from the television, eh?
What are you talking about?
You see? And I want you to listen carefully. I used to see the television as an escape from the room. A way of getting away from it. But now I know. It's not a symptom of a wasted life. It's a cure.
Have you considered having the day off?
And miss the opportunity and experience of a new day? What would our Lord do us say?
What?
We mustn't disappoint anyone. Then you've got to think.
Get down off the table and explain what you're going on about.
Think of life as a circle. Not a miserable one like EastEnders or Brookside, but a cheerful one like Neighbours! You wouldn't see characters in Neighbours moping around the house in the morning. They were surfing, knocking back a few tubes of foxes away from the next party. No, no, no. It's no shaky magic or coffee kids for them. It's get up and go! Neighbours! Everybody needs to Neighbours! Goodbye, Mrs. Rhino!
Get a grip.
Miss Clark never said what to do when your father's gone berserk.
I'm not berserk. I've never felt better. And it only goes to show that Miss Clark doesn't know everything, eh? Why not bring it to song? Haven't had one for a while.
Dad, calm down.
I'm going to call Dr. Jarvis.
Why not Doctor Who? All seven of them! Dum da dum, dum da dum, dum da dum. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Have you met my new friend, the black garlic? Exterminate.
Sit down.
Go on, Marge. Give us a song. Carpet cleaner, turf carpet cleaner.
Claire Ring Johnson's Tom Dad's
No need, no need. I'm feeling much more composed. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Just joking, just joking. As you are, though.
Don't you think it'd be a good idea if you took a bit of a rest today?
Probably, but it's a big day today. Could change everything. Hi, Marge. I'll miss you. Damn it. And Claire, parting is such sweet sorrow. I shall say goodnight till it be tomorrow.
But it's 8:30 a.m.
Ah, no, Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 2.
How do you know that?
According to
Surprise, surprise! You got Sweden, the jaw-headed sweet-tooth dragon. You know that?
Thanks.
It was nothing. Got to be going now, else I'll miss my shuttlecraft. Coming, folks. As I thought, engage, and tell you how, little chums.
Mum, I think Dad's got off his trolley.
No, I'm just a bit overworked, that's all. We're back to his usual boring self by this evening. Will you get some tea from when he comes in? I've got an evening class. Ricky says he's got some new holes to show me.
I bet he has.
Keep out of it. It's none of your business.
You really can be a cow sometimes, Mum. You know that. And you're not being fair on him.
But Dad knows what's going on. He's not stupid. He just can't face it. He can't face anything. And I'd rather turn his back.
What happened?
He got older, that's all.
Dad said he still loved you.
What made him say that?
I don't know. He just said it.
He's got a funny way of showing it.
You and Dad. You wouldn't split up, would you?
Did he really say that?
You wouldn't, would you? Split up.
He'll be late for school.
Dad's a lot nicer than Ricky.
Look, I know that. Now off you go. And good luck in your history test. Remember, between your dad and me.
Once upon a time there was a man who loved. Once upon a time he cared. Once upon a time we shared. Once upon a time was long ago. I don't know how the story lost its delight, full of hollow pretenses. How our two ships has been fallen out. We were friends consequently.
place at a standstill. The conveyor's broken, the stockroom heater's not working, and no one knows where the keys to the loading bay are. Well, come on, do something.
Go away, I'm busy.
Johnson's going to go spare when he eats it.
With one blow, his loathsome cackling will be abated.
I think not. Larry, go away. I'll be out soon.
In a situation like this, the captain would activate full shield and apply a volley of photon torpedoes.
Thank you, Dalton. Thank you both. But I don't think violence is the solution. Ah, shit.
What we need is an ambush.
I say, that's hardly sporting. Reminds me of the time when Jerry came belting towards me in a surprise raid. Bandits at 12 o'clock were the last words Wing Commander Squeaker Squire said before he had his undercarriage shot off. Good old Squeaker, the best soprano the squadron's Malfoy Squire's ever had. That's it, an ambush.
Hurrah! A corporate raid at 12 o'clock. Oh, better still, 12:30.
What's needed, chaps, is a mixture of cunning determination, fierceness, courage, and above all, despicable dishonesty. I say, some of us might not make it back, but as you're all figments of my imagination, it hardly matters.
Now you're talking. I know I'm a foolish, foolish woman, but I just simply don't understand.
Are you with me?
Oh, you're so masterful. How could I refuse? You sure are. I think you're masterful
Good. Oh, yes. Can I speak to Alexander Ludborough, please? Yeah. Gordon Phillips from Johnson's Cuddly Kingdom. Okay. Hello, Mr. Ludborough. It's about today's meeting. Yeah. Mr. Johnson was wondering if he could be brought forward to 12:30. Yes, I know it's short notice, but... Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, let them wagons roll.
Gordon, do you know that nobody's doing any work? What are you doing in my office?
Sorry, Mr. Johnson, must fly. See you at 1.
Gordon, come back here at once. Gordon, my office! You're sacked! Well, what are you staring at, eh? Not got anything to do? In this place, running.
What's wrong with Gordon?
Don't know, but I'll not stand for it. Yours is not to reason why, yours is but to do, or get the sack.
Well, sorry, Mr. Johnson, but who's going to take over from Gordon?
I will! I like a man who can take the bull by the horns. Come here, Bill. Some men are born great. Some men achieve greatness. And some men have greatness thrust upon them. Sadly, you're not one of them. I know your heart's in the right place, and I know you're not wanting to desert the sinking ship. But frankly, when it comes to cars in the garage, you're one wheel short of a bicycle.
So, I don't get the job then?
No, I'm afraid not. Now back to work, everybody.
But we can't. The pattern jig needs resetting.
Then reset it!
Gordon's the only one who can make it work.
And do something else.
And the clip's not setting proper because the heating's on.
There's 2 lorries outside waiting to be loaded.
Well, load them! You can all help.
I'm not having no dirty great boxes about.
Yeah, but what do we load them with? And the ballast for the ports was rowing a dome lorry. I haven't got any dockets.
Well, I don't know.
Well, it strikes me a little hasty giving Gordon the elbow.
And it strikes me you're being impertinent. Remember, you're lucky to have a job.
Yeah, but how much longer?
Yeah, Gordon was such a bad bloke.
You know where the dockets were.
He was really good with that jig setting. He was really good with his hands. You could if we saw whatchamacallits on.
Yeah! What about Sue's whatchamacallits? Now listen, things are going to change around here. I'm going to run this place in my own way. You'll soon get used to not having Gordon around now that I'm here to encourage you, you see. Like a father and his children. like my dad and me. And what's good enough for him is good enough for me, and you for that matter. I remember when I was a boy, he'd sit on my mother's knee, give me advice on how to run my life. And I've never forgotten them pearls of wisdom that he said to me. When I was a boy, my father said to me, words that would shape my destiny. He said, I know for a fact that in anyone's book that to shallow it out to my hook or my crook. If things get better, there's no cause for concern. You mustn't cross your bridges before you come to them. Don't rock the boat, cause the grass won't be greener. Remember, my boy, that a new broom sweeps cleaner. My father said to me, words of comfort and great poignancy. He said, too many cooks can easily spoil the broth. Always get your suit according to your cloth. Never count your chickens before they have hatched. Never ever buy a wimpy semi-detached. Neither the borrower or lender be. Never pass when in mixed company. Basket. Make sure you're dead before you're buried in your casket. Never try to run before you can walk. Never pull your eye out with a dirty tuning fork. You don't need gardening at all. You'll be up, but without a paddle. Father's words, and I made a solemn pledge as they did up the buckles on his straitjacket. I promised to follow his wisdom always and in all things. So, ladies and gentlemen, nay, lads and lasses, nay, my dear friends, I'm sure things will only get better now that that blood-stirring, misguided, miscreant God has left us. I know there's been something of a breakdown in the chain of command, but I'll soon have things under control. Now, due to the unusual and unforeseeable circumstances, I think we'll close down production. And, as a mark of my gratitude for your loyalty, I'm giving you all an afternoon's holiday. Unpaid, of course. So I'll see you all first thing in the morning.
Johnson?
Gulled by a horned monster.
Delayed by an ionic asteroid storm.
I've got the dentist from filming.
It's unfortunate. So he sent you instead?
Well, in a manner of speaking, he'll be along as soon as he can.
Good, because we've got tickets for a test match this afternoon, and I wouldn't want to miss it. Let's see your proposals.
Well, as you know, Johnson's Cuddly Kingdom is having a little bit of a cash flow problem.
Yes, I've done my research. Company isn't a bad way. Credit is handy. You're trying to keep the wolf from the door.
Oh, that awful, awful door. The door!
Not that door.
And whose door?
Well, it's all about distribution costs. We run our own fleet of lorries, pay for warehouse space at the docks, full rights for shipping, and that's the reason why we, hide you. And we need some restructuring. Sales are down across the board, and distribution costs are up. And we're beginning to feel the pinch. I said pinch.
Yes, I heard you the first time.
I've got some figures.
You're being very upfront about all of this. I'm impressed with your honesty, but showing me this stuff is hardly a way of convincing me to back your company.
But it's not backing J.C. Kane.
Mr. LeGrove, delighted to meet you. And Gordon, very nice of you to hold the fort like this. You can go now.
Gordon's been telling me about your problem.
Oh, I see. That's nice. Well, we can talk about that later, can't we, Jordan?
Yeah, so I was just saying how refreshing it was to have an honest business conversation. Usually people are trying to pull the wool over my eyes and make me feel important.
Oh, that'd never do. Thank you, Gordon, for being so honest with Mr. LeGrove.
You're welcome.
Right, shall we order? I'm famished.
I don't think we should be eating straight after the filling.
No, of course not.
Shame, really. All the more for Gordon and I.
Gordon can possibly impose. He's got to be going now, haven't you?
I want to hear it now. Gordon, what was it you were saying about not needing backing, but something else?
Let's not spoil a friendly, honest get-together of important men. Fairly important men, with all this business talk. Let's enjoy the finer things like good food, good wine, and watching other people eat and drink it.
Let's not.
Right, let's not. I was just about to say that honesty is the best policy. Let's not talk about those things. Let's talk about,
business.
Yes, I was just about to say business.
Well, Gordon's given me a pretty good picture of the state of the play at the Kingdom.
Well, good.
Maybe you could give me your perspective.
Well, the year-on-year increase of sales relative to marginal company expenditure over the fiscal year, incorporating the density of sales distribution and seasonal variations where they become significant to the price of materials, shows a healthy, nay, might I say very healthy, increase when compared to the profit loss profiles of foreign investment taken pro rata over a similar period, indicating a rate of growth not entirely, but mostly representative of a company that's going bust. Oh, when I say going bust, I don't mean in the going bust sense of the word, more in the way of
bankruptcy.
That's a bit extreme, Gordon. I don't think we need to use foul language.
You see, Mr. LeGrove, with so many creditors out there wanting pay, it would only take one person, say, an ex-employee, who was owed some severance pay and didn't think he'd been treated very well. And all this hypothetical individual would have to do is apply for winding up order, and Mr. Johnson would be declared bankrupt. Cuddly Kingdom would close. Everyone would lose their jobs. And Mr. Johnson would never hold his head up high in the Chamber of Commerce again.
I didn't think any of my employees would be that spiteful.
You never can tell.
That's what I like to hear. Honesty.
Oh, yes, honesty.
I'm waiting to hear your proposals.
Oh, how wonderfully, wonderfully romantic.
Not that sort of proposal.
Not what sort of proposal?
Not the sort of proposal you were about to propose.
How do you know what sort of proposal I was about to propose?
Women's intuition.
Women's intuition.
Sorry, I don't follow you. Just as well if he's the kind of chap that wants to be proposed to by the men.
Nobody said anything about marriage.
Marriage. Now, no one said anything about marriage.
Well, that's what we're talking about, isn't it, Johnson?
Is that what we're talking about? Yes.
A corporate marriage between Ludlow investors and the Cuddly Kingdom. Not a backing, but a partnership.
You mean a takeover?
Yeah.
And what makes you think that your company's an attractive investment?
Well, if you take shipping and transport costs out of the picture, then we stand to make a thumping good profit, and you own the biggest hoist company in Britain.
You've got a great man on your side. You know that, Johnson? Young blood, that's the secret.
Now here's my kind of man!
Yes, I don't know what I'd do without him.
Yes, with the right man at the helm, Cuddly Kingdom could have a great future.
I thank you for your vote of confidence.
Johnson. Some men are born great. Some men achieve greatness, and some men have greatness thrust upon them. Unfortunately, you're just not one of these men. I know your heart's in the right place, and you're not wanting to desert the sinking ship and all that. The state of your company shows me that in the management department you're one eye too short of an agenda.
Then you'll run the place yourself.
No, it'd break my heart to see it run running smoothly without his family. Gordon would do it.
Well, what about me?
Well, sure, Gordon could find you something to do. It would surely be better than bankruptcy. A deal?
Yes, all right, Mr. Legrand.
Congratulations, Mr. Phillips.
Yes, congratulations, Mr. Phillips.
Well, if you'll excuse me, you've taken simply too long to order. At this rate, I'm going to Mr. Toss. Enjoy the meal. Gordon, I'll be in contact.
I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson, but it is for the best.
I don't know what's come over you. Not the Gordon I know.
You know, you're right. The snivelling wit's gone for good. There's been a new writer, you see. I used to say the lines that were written for me. Do the moves. Follow the script. Do them as they're done by someone else. But now, each new day's going to be a new episode. I'm wiping the tapes that have gone dusty and faded on the video show. I'm going back to the pilot show and changing the plot. It's now that I'm the one with remote control. I change the channels. I do the fast forwards and the freeze frames. I decide the characters, the locations, the relationships. I make things happen. Anything's possible. Anything's remotely possible. Probably even. Things aren't going to happen to me anymore. I'm going to happen to them. I just happen to you. I hope you enjoyed it.
You're talking nonsense.
I don't think so. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a present to wrap.
If you'll excuse me, I'm off to get drunk.
Evermore thanks the exchequer of the poor.
Why not try this dictionary? Johnson made me requisition it. I'm sure it's quite useful.
Cheers, Governor. I'll write properly. Tickle pink.
Put your finger here, will you?
Cross it back.
Just gone a key.
Little organizer, where's that mind if I call you Gordon. I wanted to thank you for this afternoon. I've always liked you, you know that, don't you? I have. And no, I've not treated you right. I know that. Nice carpet. You don't mind if I call you Gordon. You can call me Roger. Because we're friends. Good friends. And good friends are hard to come by. Call me Roger. Because that's my name. You could call me armchair or umbrella if you wanted. But that's not my name. But as it's you, Gordon. Oh, baby. It'll be alright.
What is it I can do for you?
And there's the rub. I treated you badly. When I came out of the pub, I thought, armchair, you've only got yourself to blame. You've been a selfish man. You humiliated him and made him crawl. I wouldn't treat your wife like that. I've been bad. I am Gordon. I am Gordon. I don't mind admitting it. And I've come round to apologise on my bended knee. Forgive me, Gordon, and don't make me walk the streets. I had it hard when I were all out. We didn't have much. Only the mill and 2 coal mines. Times were hard. And now I'm destitute, washed up, and Mrs. Johnson's not the man she was. Don't let me walk the streets. I've still got an honest day's work left in me. I'm still in my pride.
I'm not going to. You're home at Ludlow, you'll have plenty to do.
And the old office.
And your own office.
And a nice young, voluptuous secretary to say dictation and sit on my knee.
If you promise to behave there, then yes, a secretary as well.
Oh, thank you, Gordon. You're a good friend. And a friend in need is a friend indeed. You don't mind if I call you Gordon? I said!
Mr. Johnson? Oh, well, right, I'll be here any minute. Can we go through the thing one more time?
Well, that's my true dinner. Small, lovely things, my pancreas. The large thing with the veiny tips, my poor white Glen.
What about the tube with the squishy bits at the end?
Oh! Don't get personal! Besides, you won't have one of those. Just hit the bits I pointed out.
Remember! Parry! Thrust! Thrust! Block! Block! Parry! Lunge! And my foe will crumble with vexed entrails.
And remember, the needs of the one outweigh the needs of the few. As an old Vulcan once said.
And don't forget to use your spurs. He'll be screaming louder than the screaming of a loud screaming the brass screaming bird.
I think I'm ready. Quick, outside, must be there. We are outside, true. Ah, Marjorie, my love, how I have missed you. And my dear friend Ricky. What a lovely surprise. I was just saying to myself how lucky I am to have a devoted wife. Come in, make yourself comfortable.
Where's Claire?
I gave her the money to go see some Hungarian medieval feminist poetry. Mr. Clarkson was very good.
Yes, it's serious stuff, you understand the lingo. Which of course you do. Well, yes, as a matter of fact.
You know, I really appreciate the way you're looking after Marge. It's nice to know she's in capable hands.
Have a good day at work.
It's nice to know you're taking such a personal interest in her progress.
How is Johnson today?
Give all your students such intensive coaching, do you?
You know, chap, I don't think I like your tone.
I'll tell you what, I'll go into the kitchen and make some tea. And you two can get down to a little extracurricular activity.
That's enough.
Oh no, it's not new enough. I've barely got started.
I think I should go.
Sit down.
Make yourself at home. Take my chair. Why not move in and have done with it?
Oh, be off then.
Stay where you are. You big-headed, egotistical, know-it-all Neanderthal. Just because you've got a doctorate in ancient South American language doesn't mean you can walk all over me.
Don't try to be Flash, Gordon. I wouldn't want to hurt you.
You know, Ricky, I thought long and hard about getting over that with you. I thought about outsmarting you. But no, you're too clever for me. I thought about appealing to your better nature. That was clearly a non-starter. Trying myself at your mercy. Nah, you kick a man when he was down. Probably in several languages. I even thought of running you off the road in a flashpoint of yours. But I haven't got a car. It was then I realised that there was a better solution. A solution as old as time itself. A solution used in countless films and soap operas. When one man has taken another man's wife, I'm going to, and I want you to listen carefully, I'm going to knock your block off the floor. Stitch that doctor!
That was a big mistake.
And old frogs are absolutely withered!
Got you now.
Don't forget the baby, man!
That's for the mister, baby.
It is a far, far better thing I do than I've ever done before.
Shakespeare, hand me that thing.
No, diggings, parry, thrust, lunge, parry, jump away! Now, I say, what's that on your shoulder? Live long and prosper.
Hey, are you alright? Why did you do it? I didn't think you cared anymore.
Oh, you did it for her?
I did it for you.
You know I haven't been happy and you've ignored it.
I didn't know what to do. I got so involved in work. I knew what was going on. I didn't know how to stop it. I had the television, and you had him.
But I didn't. I thought it made you just. I thought it would snap you out of it.
Oh, he's just like Howard before he tried to kill me.
Nothing happened, I promise. I was just flattered by your attention because I was lonely. I'm sorry.
Edwina Clark.
Come in.
Pleased to meet you. Claire said it was all right for me to come round.
Yes, pleased to meet you, Miss Clark.
Miss Clark dispels men's jingoistic preconceptions of the vulnerability of the unmarried woman. Don't you think?
Yes, I'm sure it does. This is Miss Phillips.
Claire's told me a lot about you. All completely accurate, I'm sure. I hope I haven't caused it an inconvenient time, but Claire did say you should spend your evenings quietly.
No, it's fine. Only too pleased to meet you at last. So you got your way?
Well, obviously, but nearly didn't make it. They talk about women drivers. Some damn fool came belting out of your drive. Damn Neanderthals. Give them a flash sports car and they think they own the road. I had to take evasive action or it'd have hit me as well as the police car.
You must be quite shaken. Would you like a drink?
Oh no, thank you. All the same, I never touch the stuff. It dulls the wits and reduces a woman's resistance.
Oh, so how's Claire doing?
Oh, fine. Nothing to report, really. She's a very able pupil and we'll go for her.
Well, why did you come round?
Well, you see, I thought you should know. It's all too rare these days. I remember when there used to be half a dozen to the class, when teaching used to be rewarding, when the children really wanted to learn.
It can't be as bad as it.
Why can't it? It was acceptable when we were a girls' grammar school. Have you tried teaching a herd of prejudice-ridden, blue-sniffing, thug-infested young male chauvinists? I'd give it up tomorrow given half a chance, but your Claire's different.
You don't mean you consider another job?
It was challenging.
Would you consider working for me? One of my colleagues is looking for a personal assistant.
And buckle down under the fascist joke of some macho bureaucrat. Never in a million years.
You could find things as you wanted.
And betray womankind and discard my years of training, experience, and worst of all, the poor innocent children.
Well, I'll double your salary.
Still.
your new secretary.
Was a fine figure of a woman. She ought to sit on my knee.
I think not.
No!
I see what you mean by a challenge. This way, Sonny Jim. Let's get some coffee into you. You make it, of course. Making coffee is just another way of men subjugating women.
Yes, help yourself. Thank you, everybody. I think I'm going out on my own now.
Good luck, old chap.
See you, God. Oh, bye-bye, Gordon.
Adieu.
Engage.
You see, Marge, things have changed. I don't have to grovel anymore. But things will change with us too, because we'll talk. Because this isn't television. This is real life. And I've been missing it.
I'm sorry too. Let's try again.
I bought you a present.
What is it?
Remember what you said about the brick and the TV? Right. Hang on. Just one more time.
Oh, you must be a
Dalton.
Dalton.
Crewman Dalton reporting for duty.
I thought you recently disintegrated the submolecular transdimensional.
No, sir! I saw the bolt of electromagnetic plasmic energy coming. And due to a rather unexpected commercial break at the exact moment prior to my disintegration at some molecular transdimensional level, I found time to dodge it. Like so.
Oh! Good to have you back, Dalton.
Thank you, sir.
I thought you were gone all while. Takes more than a few batty cherries for them to spin it. Get out, Spinny. The best. Fighter pilot of the squadrons of man. Pass him on, eh?
Why, Jack's been run out of town. Crumble Rock County's a safe place again. You're alive.
Will you wed me? Wire me?
I will, Luke. Faster than enough. Fast and.
Yeah!
Whoa!
That work was only the plumbing.
I didn't mean it. Whoa!
Oh, the mice.
And now that I can't understand your language, I do pledge my allegiance unto you, and agree you are truly the rightful King of Scotland.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
Cheers, that's a very nice day, sir. Me old mucker.
It's remotely possible, you know, when you're watching a TV show, to forget the rhyme and reason of reality. Enjoy the happy ending on the purpose understanding, rather than get lost in all the clarity. It's remotely possible, it's true, that together, me and you, could be a big double act. Not tell a fiction, but a living, loving fact.
They'd be like
Tom and Jerry, on the day and Terry, Di and Charlie, Jason and Kylie, Roman and Paul, Cannonball, and Fear and Jack. Oh, Columbo and his band. It's remotely
impossible anymore. When the heroes dealt the final blow, to suspend your disbelief and all your doubts repel. Enjoy the happy endings in the spirit that is pending, and watch the good guy always get the guy. It's remotely possible, it's true, that together me and you would be a winning double act. Not tell a fiction, but a living, loving, living fact. Like Worcester indeed, saints and greens, little lost, golden and
It's nice to have you back.
I don't need this anymore. I love you, like.
I love you too.
Let's do this together.
Cross the bridges before you come to them. Don't laugh no more, if the grass won't be greener. Remember the boy, the new room sleeps cleaner. 'Cause we're up the river,